Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the station of decapitation without your head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, GoreCast? Oh my god, that bitch is on the screen already. Whoops.
We haven't even begun it already.
Why can't I
The
just
show
have
hasn't even
one
begun
show
and
to
already
go
there's
normal?
technical difficulties.
I just want one thing to go right just one time.
I'll tell you what.
Wait, do you know what? Hang on. We're just going to go back to the end of the intro. We're just going to take it from the top. It's not like we're live or anything. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the station of decapitation without your head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, GoreCasters? Welcome back here to the GoreCast and Horror News Tuesday for definitely my first, not second take of the intro to the show. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. we'll do a quick hello to everybody. We got Bree, or actually, you know what?
Hi,
It would
Bree.
make a lot of sense instead of me missing people. We'll be just go up the top and work my way down. We got Bill in the chat. How are you? Roddy, what's
Hello,
going on,
Bill.
sir? How are you? Welcome
Hey,
to
Roddy.
welcome to the Chisnits. Carter's there. Katie McNeil is there.
Hi,
We
Katie.
have a lot of conversation between those three. Bree's in the crowd. We have
Hi,
Jane
Bree.
O'Doherty. Welcome, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Charlie's in here, not Charlotte
Hi, Charlie.
Fernandez, or Charlotte Fernandez, as I'm not allowed to call her that, as it's too formal. I remember these things. It's been mentally logged for future dates.
3 weeks later.
What do you call
Three.
him? Call Charlotte?
Charlie,
Oh, okay.
isn't that what you wanted?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
I-
a you conversation, not an us conversation.
I missed that memo.
No, it was,
Uh,
it
you-
was
you-
in a
you
YouTube
were-
comments
you were-
conversation.
it
You were
was-
part of it.
It was in a to all of us conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, like, I have to watch you guys type, chat, like, refill my glass. I've got a lot going on.
Look,
I have
everyone,
to keep-
everyone out there in the Gore Club has known for a long time that I'm the one that listens to the audience.
Thank
So,
you.
it's
Okay,
I have no excuse.
that makes it sound a lot more professional then. I'll go with that one.
We have a less stacked than last week, but equally intriguing week's worth of news. First up, we're going to be talking about the new Lost Boys movie that after getting announced. I'll be doing that one, and I'm not happy. After that, we got Paranormal. No, wait, who's doing Paranormal Activity?
I am.
You are. Okay. We never finished figuring this out, did we?
Oh,
I just,
Yeah, no,
I just
no, we
realized.
did.
Okay,
No, we did.
okay, no, because
You were going to,
yeah,
but then you were like, hey, do you like it? And I'm like, yeah, it's cool.
okay.
Okay, cool. Then you take
All
it.
right.
I don't.
You gotta start the
So much
intro
behind
again.
the
Yeah,
curtain
we're-
stuff. So, like,
Yeah, god
It-
damn it, back to the
it-
start. Okay.
No, you can't skip shit.
No,
You
I'm,
can't skip
I'm
shit.
only
Don't.
joking. I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
it's Deadly Carter Plus. Yes, plus.
Deadly
We're not
Carter.
even stories now?
Like, I know what we're doing. We're good.
Yeah, Charlotte or Charlie, that is my opinion on it as well. She in the new Lost Boys movie.
That's a good thing you know, because I don't know, because I didn't know I had two stories. Now I have two stories.
What's your other
You
story?
said-
I will take one of them. I was actually looking forward to.
No,
doing
it's
two
fine,
ones.
actually.
Oh fuck you all.
You
So
see what
fucking-
Elvira and Bruce
Oh,
Campbell.
my
'cause you-
goodness.
Yeah, either one of those people, I'd be happy to talk about. To be honest, I'd be happy
Johnny,
to talk about.
I'm gonna gift
You
you
know, Elvira.
Elvira.
You're going to give me Elvira?
Yeah, you can,
My
you can
fi-
have the Elvira
My
story.
fiance is going to be really angry about that.
Well, that's not my problem.
you
That's
give
true.
it
Or
to one
not,
of
depending on whether or not she wants to join in.
It's like,
I had notes.
you know, I would have said no if it wasn't for the fact it's Elvira. You wouldn't know, actually. You wouldn't know. It's going to be good. It'll be awesome.
Very nice. Very
Hey.
evil.
Yes, very nice. Very threesome.
Very evil. Very famous. Very threesome, is that what you said?
Yeah, very nice. Very threesome. Elvira, Mistress of Dark. Very good. Very evil. Very famous.
Elvira Hausen.
Yeah, God willing. Anyway, first up on the news bits tonight, we are going to be talking about the new Lost Boys movie. I don't know exactly who these two young gentlemen are supposed to be playing. Is it the Frog
Frog
Brothers?
Brothers?
Is it the Frog Brothers?
It's the only thing that would make logical sense to me.
It must be, right? Because like none of them are old enough to be a Michael.
If it makes logical sense, then it's probably not happening.
I'll just pull up the news article bit here because I actually don't know any of the info. Bar my my instantaneous
There
reaction
isn't-
to it.
to
That
be
was.
fair- hang on.
I literally saw
To be
Lost
fair,
Boys
there
remake,
isn't-
and I didn't even read the article.
I know there's
To be
not a lot
fair,
of.
there isn't a lot of info in
I
the
am
first place. as in-
aware. To be fair, if you read the article that I had written, I literally stated that.
Yeah. Roddy said Jessenhausen.
Yesenhausen. Yes, Yesenhausen. Very yes, very good.
I'm hoping that it's the Frog Brothers.
I'd
Because
love,
of the
man. I'd fucking love to get Danhausen on the show, and we all just do Danhausen accents while talking to Danhausen.
He lives like 30 minutes away from me.
Call him up from a distance, because I won't lie to you, he doesn't look like he couldn't fuck you up.
And he's a big horror fan, so it would be perfect.
Yes, he's very good. I know he has all of the parts and Frankensteins and the monsters of the horror.
Yes.
Very good, very evil, very scary.
I'll
'Cause
I'll
what-
message him.
We've seen the kid on the right from It,
Yeah.
the remake,
And
and the
other
kid on the
from-
left from the Quiet Place. Or Quiet Place 2. Because I don't
Oh, yeah,
remember
okay.
if that's the first one.
Okay, I was like, are you talking about the kid that let off the fucking monkey toy in A Quiet Place? I was like, he grew up quick.
Yeah, right.
Roddy said he would do it.
Do what?
Danhausen.
Danhausen. I'd love to talk to Danhausen. Dressed as Danhausen.
I'll work my magic. The last person I tried to contact didn't answer me back, so we'll see what happens.
We're not going to go into your stalker past.
Hey, it was for the show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GoreCast. I am John Hausen, the evil overlord of the most evilest podcast online. Yes, very good, very evil, very Irish.
Very evil. Very evil.
Very good, very evil.
This has Mike and Jeff, the Young Bucks.
I hope that.
Hey, Chris Judas.
The Chris Judas one makes sense. I love the way it's like.
Pepsi Man.
I love the way it's a case of I think that the Young Bucks are the Hardy Boys, but I still got the names wrong.
And the better part is I was watching him do an unboxing, and he got their book, and it says Matt and what is their actual names? Nick and
Matt and
Nick.
Matt and Nick Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, and he says Mike and Jeff, even though it says Matt and Nick right on the fucking book, but he don't care.
He don't care. He's Danhausen. He's from a alien planet.
Very nice, very evil. We can't swear. Oh, he might not come on because no swearing. Oh, he's no swearing. That's his thing. Because if they're swearing, that means it gets taken off, and Danhausen can't be on all of the TVs because there's no swearing. So.
What if we arranged
like a censor bleep?
What if we arranged to have Danhausen on the GoreCast Hausen on the American Horrors Hausen, where cursing won't get us taken off air?
Well, if he answers me back, then we'll work on that.
Have you tried just standing outside of his house and essentially stalkhausen?
Well, I know where his PO box is because I watched plenty of his unboxing videos.
Don't pee in his box. Don't do that. I want to. I want to
Trying to
happy.
do that whole like sitting outside of his house with like a fucking
With a boombox. Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
show. You know, see,
Yeah,
that's
singing 80s love songs to him, but in a Dick Dastardly voice. Only you
there. You go.
can keep my heart so black.
So, Lost Boys.
Yeah,
the,
Lost Boys. It is Noah Jupe from A Quiet Place and Jaden Martell from It. Jonathan Entwistle from I'm Not Okay With This is directing with Randy McKinnon. And that's pretty much all of the notes that are there so far. And I just... They have to be the Frog Brothers, right?
I have a X-Files backdrop too.
Yeah, but she noticed mine, so aha.
You God damn it.
Aha.
Yeah, so Joel Schumacher directed the original. It's mostly them telling people everything that they know. I'm looking up Bloody Disgusting at the moment for the facts. And mostly...
Just the facts, man.
Yeah, I am looking to do just the facts, but oddly enough, in the article, it's mostly kind of recapping things that you should probably know about.
Right.
Like, not an article as in 10 things you
rock.
probably don't know about The Lost Boys. This is like stuff that you probably most certainly, even if you're not a horror fan, know about The Lost Boys. Unless you're like 9. Yeah, the movie introduced Corey Feldman and Corey Haim and Jameson Newland. Yeah, there's the Vampire Slaying Frog Brothers. Yeah, there's no mention of any of the other cast in there, so maybe it is the Frog Brothers. The thing with the Frog Brothers are, right? I know they're like supposed to be 16 or anything, but they looked like they could kind of handle themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but I mean, like, these are old pictures. I haven't seen the kid on the right since It. He could have hit a growth spurt.
In 2 years?
Maybe, like, I don't know.
When was
Dude, they
it?
stopped growing like a dog's age ago. I don't know how kids grow these days. Faster, slower. I don't know.
What?
Buzz tuned into the wrong part of that.
Right. I mean, like, one of them could be the Frog Brothers. One of them could be the other.
Hank Scorpion is a legend. That's true. He's very good, very evil. Very, very fair. Good pay practices and health insurance.
we are just kind of speculating that both of them are the Frog Brothers. This may be like one half the Frog Brothers, one half of the vampire not brother thing. I don't remember old boy's name. Feldman. Nope. Haynes.
Corey Haim.
There we go.
Corey Feldman was a frog. Corey Haim, not a frog.
Right. So this actually fits perfectly into my statement. This could be one and the other. So.
And if you can remember that general differentiation for life, it's a good way to go.
Try. I always
Corey
get them
Feldman
confused.
was also a turtle, I think.
Yes.
Or at least the
Yes,
voice
he was
of one.
He was Donatello
Yeah, there
in
we
the
go.
first Turtles movie.
Corey Feldman
And
was
the third
Donatello?
in the
in the
third
first
one.
Turtles movie, yeah.
Yeah.
How the
And-
fuck am I only hearing
and
this
the third
now?
one.
It's good, but yeah, no, that was it.
Are you trying to do turtle fingers?
No, I was saying he was also the voice in the third one too.
Oh, right. I thought you were trying to do the turtle fingers.
Turtles in Time.
Oh,
God.
what a stupid movie.
I'm kind of with
You got
now that he's
no.
young-
Hang on.
It's still
hang
better
on.
than anything
Before
Michael Bay's
we
done.
move on. There is a samurai Raphael
Like-
in that movie, and I will not have anyone speak fucking ill of it whatsoever.
Also, thank you, Rochi. My X-Files background is awesome.
Do you feel better now, Buzz?
No, because we're talking about Turtles 3. So,
This is
Like,
the guy who
you're-
tried to tell me Jason Goes to Hell is the best goddamn fucking movie.
I didn't say that.
What was
Fuck that.
the one that's even worse than that you wanted?
Manhattan.
Manhattan. Oh yeah,
I
Jason
mean,
on a
that's-
boat.
That's a lot more doable than Turtles and fucking
Is it?
whatever they were.
Is
in.
it? Is it? Is it? Is it?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Is
If that's the only way you can defend it by saying is it, then yes, it is.
I mean, dude,
Oh no!
three was-
Funny story.
Buzz,
That's not the
Buzz.
only way I can defend it.
Really?
Buzz.
Buzz.
Turtle power.
No.
All I need to say.
MC Hammer.
That's the
or not
first
MC Hammer. It
movie.
was
That's
even
fine.
worse. It wasn't MC
That's
Hammer. It was
what-
even worse. It was fucking
No, it was MC Hammer.
turtle
you're-
power. That was Vanilla Ice, motherfucker.
No.
Okay.
He was Go Turtle, Go Ninja, Go. That's two different songs.
Yeah.
No fucking mess with me and my fucking Turtle songs, goddammit.
Okay, but then how do you
know.
hate Turtles 3?
Because there was no Turtle songs in it. Tell me the Turtle song from Turtle 3 and I will change my mind. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. 1 and 2 was good.
Hey
3,
Google. Turtles
Because
3
the first one had the MC Hammer TUWATL power, and then the second one had Go Ninja, Go. That was Vanilla Ice.
like my
Oh,
youngest,
ugh.
like
So I take you were a fan of the animated one that came out in 2005, which also had a fucking awesome soundtrack.
Which was the movie or show?
CGI movie had Patrick Stewart in it.
The TMNT.
Ha! Turtle Power was in that movie as well. Fuckface.
Was it?
you said
Yo,
2002.
Oh God, you were not. No.
Yeah, I have the soundtrack right
I
here.
win.
Okay, that's pretty true. Bill says I prefer Turtle 2 because I have a hard-on for Big Daddy Cool being Shredder. That is pretty cool.
Daddy cool.
Big old Nasher. Nasher is Super
Yeah.
Shredder.
And he's also the evil Russian from fucking Punisher.
Punisher.
I would just like to
yes.
say, I also midnight thoroughly enjoy Jason in Space.
I fucking love Jason in Space. Funny story. It mightn't be the best movie in the franchise. It's got my favorite kill because I used to love the sleeping bag kill, and then I saw him murder 2 chicks in sleeping bags at the same time, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's how you do it."
The best kill is the freezing the chick's face and smashing it on the freaking.
I
counter
had
with
already
liquid
fucking
nitrogen.
seen it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
it was definitely
I-
the fucking sleeping bag with 2 people.
Not only had I already seen it, I can tell you exactly where I saw it. It was Mortal Kombat.
Well, yeah.
Right, he says next we need Jason underwater.
He's been underwater several
I was gonna
times.
say,
It
yeah,
keeps
I
coming
won't
up
lie
with
to you.
little-
Jason Underwater is a rather integral part of the whole plot. There's not lots of plot in the Friday the 13th movies, but him
Right.
being underwater is a rather integral one.
But he could like attack like an undersea research facility.
I was just
I'm
about
on
to say, yeah. Technically,
Like some sort of Jason-ado?
Right,
Is that what I'm hearing?
right, you know, just, right.
You
Oh,
guys
he's
are.
on. He stumbles. Oh, see, Charlotte, Jason versus Jaws. So it's like some
Ruining
underwater
the good
facility,
name that is the Friday the 13th franchise.
underwater facility that's studying Jaws. They awaken
Yeah.
Jason. Shit goes south always.
I already hate it.
After Sharknado, I would watch the hell out of Jason versus Jaws.
Well, if you like Sharknado, you would watch pretty much anything. So it's not really saying a whole lot.
That is not true.
There's been some shit.
That is not true. You've seen me absolutely hate movies.
right.
I was
not a-
more talking to Carter.
The thing with Sharknado was it was lightning in a bottle. The movie shouldn't have worked. It shouldn't have worked. But for some reason, someday, some guy had taken too much Advil and drank too much the night before and saw the plot synopsis for that on paper and went, yeah, okay, fuck it. Let's go. What? Your man from Beverly Hills 90210's running. Well, I can't see how it could go badly. And it didn't. It turned into a fucking crazy massive franchise. A crazy massive franchise that, in the defense of it, has more storyline consistency than a lot of very famous horror movie franchises. Like,
Yeah,
there's
that's
literally plot threads that tie in from movie 1 right up to movie 6 or whatever. Yeah. So,
And you got to admit, like they ended every movie like it was going to be the last.
Yeah.
And then the crowds were like, more.
Yeah.
Oh well, shit! What tricks do we have?
But they smartly didn't call it. They smartly didn't call it the final whatever. And like all the franchises in the '80s tagged the final on like every 4th or 5th installment, but then made like 7 more after
I
that.
think the last one was
No.
the last Sharknado or
Yeah, I
something
think.
like that.
I feel like that was smart though. Like it had like what was it, 5-6 movie run?
6 movies. Yeah, and they weren't expecting it to go past 1.
Right. So I feel like at that point you do call it and go, you know what, we're done, and you're ending up on a fucking high note.
As you can probably tell, we're trying to fill for time due to the fact that there really isn't a lot of facts about the Lost Boys out. That was a good segue back.
It's
into
coming
where we
out.
were.
It's going to be a remake.
It's coming out. It's going to be a remake. Why
People are going to be pissed.
Why do you like? Do you know what's really starting to fuck me off about these horror movie remakes? Right, outside of all of the things that I've said that fuck me off about the horror movie remakes, but it's like, could you not start remaking some shit movies?
Exactly.
Like, could you not find some shit like? Because believe me,
Right.
go to a magical time in our history of horror movies called the 80s, and there's literally I can't think of. Literally, I can probably pick 10 movies off the top of my head right now that were god awful that could do with a remake and make them good. Do you know what I mean? Stop remaking movies that were fucking good in the first place.
That's what Joe Bob said when he was on an interview like a couple years ago. He's like, look at all these movies.
This is why myself and Joey B fucking get on.
Yeah, and this is
Never
what
met.
I've been saying too. It's like, why I understand why they remake popular franchises because it's popular. It's probably going to make
Right.
money. Yeah, I get it, but
But I mean, like to go back and redo like Chopping Mall or some of those other great like older things, dude, that we've not seen in a while would be, especially now that you've got the upgrades in technology that we do, you could make something so much fucking better.
Like, yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, you don't even have to find shit horror movies, but find ones that were like cult classics. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That, like not everybody's heard of.
To be fair, right, how many times have we sat here and kind of gone, this would be a really good film if not for this and if they did this? So remake things from that point of view, whereby you're looking at an old film kind of going, this would be a really good movie if not for this being crap and they should have done it this way. Make it that way. I mean, just even recently, there's films that have come out recently that, like, I'm looking at them going, this would be a really good movie if they did this, and took out this. But as it is, it's a steaming pile of shit, and I want to kick you in the
Right.
gonads for forcing me to fucking endure it.
So,
I swear to God, if
Charlotte
any of them go near a fucking surfboard in this movie, I'm going to fucking lose my shit.
Charlotte asked, didn't Chris Jericho have a cameo in Sharknado? It's
He did.
been so long since I've
He
seen
did.
all of them.
He did. He got eaten. He got
Yeah,
eaten.
Roddy
Yes,
was
it
trying to
seemed
do
like
It seemed like most of the cameos did get eaten. I
I-
remember like
I tried so fucking hard to get in one of those
Tony Hawk.
I tried so hard to get in one of those movies, man. It wasn't even funny. I
Oh.
used to be I used to be pretty chatty on Twitter with your man that produced it, and he did Z Nation and stuff like that as well. I think he blocked me because I just kept dropping messages every like 4 or
it's
5.
Tuesday. bro.
every couple of months. Do you know what I mean? At one stage, kids had to talk me out of it. I was literally like, what if I just get like a fake shark and just green screen myself and just like redo, like just do a montage of my favorite scenes from Sharknado on green screen?
I could fucking sell it. You never
Yeah.
fucking know.
You don't even need to fly me over. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it in my living room. I have a
Right.
fucking
As
green
you
screen right here.
I'm for.
I mean,
No, you know what?
heaven forbid, if you tell me what you want the scene to be, I might even do it fucking a little bit better. Might actually look, it might look more than a CGI shark just flying past me on camera and suddenly I'm not there.
Okay. And then at that point, he's like, well, shit, he's going to make the rest of the movie look like shit. Nope. Okay.
I'll put it this way. Would it be really, really hard for me to just green screen myself halfway down a shark's mouth and the shark doing a bit of a and me being like, ah? You know
think
what?
we've done
Fuck it.
that with
Okay,
me before.
you and I definitely have to do. No, that was you. You and I were underwater and you got attacked by a fucking octopus. Well, technically a kraken, if you want to be pedantic about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should do a Sharknado episode just so I have an excuse to do a Sharknado trailer.
We've done one.
We haven't
I'm
done a
good for it.
We haven't.
Wait.
Well, I need to find another. I'm talking on
There's
TV.
like 6
I'm talking TV episode.
There's also Shark Week. Like,
Let's talk about the Sharknado franchise. Oh, we're already fantasy booking things for season 5 of GoreCast, which will be back on Halloween night, and then we're going to move on with the news bits because this has been a sidetrack and a half. But just seeing as I have the idea there, what if for the Shark Week episode, you boys did like some
Good
shark
shark movies.
good shark movies. Giz and I do a mapping of the story of the Sharknados from 1 to 6.
I don't get to watch the good shark movies.
You don't get to watch the good shark movies. I don't know why the fuck you thought you were going to be the one with, like, you're stuck in the studio with me.
Fuck.
Yeah.
this just got so funny.
I don't
make any suggestions now. You can find your own good shark movies.
I literally don't even know what the fuck you were thinking. Where did you see that going?
I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I saw it going with me watching good shark movies, not Sharknado again.
No. And it's not just Sharknado again.
You don't
It's
get
the 6 of them.
things.
It's the 6 of them because we're going to chronicleize their. We're going to go through all of the story, and we're going to map the story / the mutations of the sharks because they do change per movie. Here's what I'm envisioning. Have you seen School of Rock?
No.
Giz has. Right. So you know the history of rock that he has on the blackboard. It's basically that, but Sharknado.
Oh, this is going to be awesome.
Awesome. Okay, that's a good. Okay, that's that sort of good shit.
I will happily watch those movies during the week because you guys have to also. So
Right.
solidarity.
Next up, we might do some private group watches of them, and some of the fans can come join us.
OnlyFans.
No,
I will say, though, Bill brought up see a remake of Demon Seed or Life Force. Both are good picks. I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Demon Seed.
I don't think they could remake Life Force in this day and age.
Yeah, right. Like, as much as I want to...
Sexy alien vampire comes down from space and fucks everyone into existence, essentially.
Yeah.
I can't see it
Yeah,
happening.
you can see that on OnlyFans.
Yeah, you can see that on OnlyFans.
Or YouPorn. That's probably where it'd be remade.
Yeah.
Because it's
Thank
good.
you, Buzz, for making all the comments that we knew were going through my brain.
Right. Anyway, next up, Paranormal Activity. They did a movie several years ago, and they said it's the last one ever.
Unfortunately.
And then they lied. They lied.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Maybe unfortunately. As I said, I hated the first one. I liked the first one. I liked the last one, and everything in between was absolute bullshit.
So it's a shit sandwich.
It was a shit sandwich of Paranormal Activities.
I saw number 2 and I saw the marked ones, whatever number that was.
Who cares?
I think it was 4. The thing is, dude, like, I dig paranormal kind of fucking movies, but unfortunately, like, after I saw, I think, 3 of them, the first one, it got my attention because it was new. After that, they just kind of kept doing the same thing, but just in a different kind of location. It was Nothing really.
The second movie literally was the same thing in a different location. It was the same chick.
Right.
Your man's obviously dead.
Right. So
that poor chap didn't make it through the first movie, if everyone remembers correctly.
But yet, like, somehow they built a franchise. And I mean, like, truth be told, the only way you can build a franchise is if you've got a fan base. So there was obviously enough people out there that kept thinking, like, holy shit, this is awesome. I fell off after, like, I think the third one.
Do they, though? Or is it a case of that that the cinemas realized, or not the cinemas, that the production companies realized, hey, if we release this around Halloween, it's a scary movie, and people probably are just going to go see it on that alone. And it is really essentially 3 cheap-ass cameras rigged up around a house. And we could probably make it for...
Things falling over.
Yeah, we could probably make it for 50 grand.
Maybe the next one will star the guys from the Ghost Hunt.
Probably not, because it's on TV. Or no, well, it might be, actually. Because it's going straight to streamy houses, isn't it? Streamhousing.
Yeah.
Streamhouse.
Yes, very good. Very streamy.
So,
Very
like,
shitty.
once I was trying to find out, because I couldn't remember, like, how many there were. But they have so much confidence in this next one, which is Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin, that comes out
Whatever could that be about?
29th. Right. They have so much faith in this one that it's going straight to Paramount Plus. They're not even worried about, like, trying to fucking throw this shit in the theater. They're not worried about asking people to, like...
I look at that the other way.
Sorry, Carter, you seem to have mispronounced HBO Max there. What did you say again?
Paramount Plus.
They have a streaming site?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. No.
It's pretty much who doesn't have a streaming site.
Very good.
Right.
Not very famous. Yes.
No.
Right. No. It's like they're trying to catch ground, but it's like everybody knows, like, HBO, Disney, blah, blah, blah. And so when somebody mentions,
Peacock.
like, Plus, right, Peacock. But then it's like, oh, yeah, you can watch it on Paramount. They've got it. What?
Charlie
Like,
made
it
a
does. Like,
Charlie made a valid point about the Paranormal Activities there, that she said it's just a Halloween Big Brother.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yep. Nailed it.
What is she doing in this picture? She all on all fours. She's getting ready for.
Okay. So
Getting ready for
here's the
something.
Well,
The
you're gonna
Midnight
have,
Act-
Midnight.
She did
you were-
comment that it was
you
from
were-
her OnlyFans page.
Oh yeah.
Midnight, you're going to be happy to hear that you're going to have that coming to you October 29th.
Well, here's the thing, though. So the Midnight pointed out it's an interesting format of found footage horror, but became boring and stale fast.
Yep.
Most entertainment out of the franchise with the marked ones. So here comes the twist. It's no longer going to be found footage. They're stepping away from that.
Oh, I
Right,
won't lie
right.
to you. The old still, the still. Here's the thing: the still frames that we have seen would look very up to found footage.
I was gonna say would definitely contradict that statement.
Yeah,
Right?
I believe so. I could be wrong. I believe so. I'll
What?
tell you, man. If you like that haunted horror found footage style movie, Possession of Michael King, man, that's the best goddamn one.
Ah,
It's the best
Well,
goddamn
fuck
one of
movie.
those. I love that
But-
fucking movie.
So here's the thing. We don't have much to go
Oh.
on. It's time. Plot, the whole thing. But, quote, it looks like Next of Kin will be taking out of the found footage in a house. Comfort zone of the series. So somehow, even though, like we just talked about, this picture screams found footage.
No. I think what they were saying is it takes it out of the found footage in a house, as in it's probably going to be found footage, just not in a house. So instead, what we might have is, since it's a campsite, we might have security cameras, people's camcorders, phones, whatever.
Right.
Oh no, it's going
to be
phone found footage. That's even worse.
Right.
God,
dude,
Everyone was saying how phone cameras in this day and age are fucking awesome.
yeah, for a
No,
fucking
you know what?
movie on YouTube, man, not for a fucking goddamn Paramount Plus release.
But
No
I
one...
watched the film, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
I watched the film where Oh Boy did it all on his iPhone, and it actually looked good. He was able to hit
fucking
angles.
just for Jessica or for what's her for? Wait, is that the movie you're on about?
No, this was a hibachi. What was it? It was a cannibal movie, hibachi something. I can't remember the name of the fucking movie. But Oh Boy did it all on his phone. and surprisingly, for a low budget film, it turned out pretty good. He was able to get a lot of angles that surprisingly worked really well for the movie. But my problem is it found footage just opened everybody up to being like a fucking director, and then we got the fucking GoPros and shit like that, and not everything played out the way they thought it was.
Hey man, I won't lie to you. If they had decided to just use fucking GoPros, I'd have even been like, I can live with that. Do you know what I mean?
Right? No,
didn't they use GoPros or something like that for that film Followers?
Yes.
Which one's Followers?
Your one is there's this one, and she's got her entire life up on Instagram, and these two lads are trying to prove a point that it's a terrible idea to put your life up on Instagram. Except one of them turns out to have brought an actual gun.
He had GoPros. She did everything off her phone because she was Instagram famous.
Yeah. And I remember there was a lot of nice bits in that where we'd be seeing her stream and she's doing her exercise routine, and then in the background you just see one of the lads slowly moving in.
My problem when you have the super handheld style stuff is it gets real shitty camera work real quick.
Not to mention, I've seen some where it's supposed to be all found footage, but then they forget, and then all of a sudden it's actual camera footage. They want to try to fill in the gaps or something.
Yeah,
and it doesn't
that's what I was
follow
saying.
the story.
That's what I was saying. If this is supposed to be in some kind of encampment or whatever, security camera feeds could be a good way of doing that. Whereby you have
Charlie, the American Horror Story season you're on about is Roanoke, if memory serves me correctly, the one with Kathy Bates.
Yeah, actually, Roddy, I think answered that one. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Here's the thing, you as a franchise have already, I don't think this is going to float. Fuck it, let's throw it on Paramount. So I can't really say I will be, if we do it for the show, cool. But I can't say I'm in a hurry to run out with, when you have that much faith in your own product.
Well, it depends on what way they were in. If it was always designed as a Paramount release, do you know what I mean?
To Midnight, thank you. Human Hibachi. That was the fucking...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know that
Human
one.
Hibachi.
I'm assuming it must have been because, honestly, this is the first that I'm actually hearing about this new movie, and it literally comes out in 3 weeks.
Right, October 29th.
No, that was Discovery Plus. Come on.
I will say it's let's see, who was it? It's got the guy that wrote Underwater, William Eubank. I'm bad with names. And
okay, well then
Landon, who did Happy Death Day. And I like that work, but it's still it's that transferring their work over to the whole Paranormal Activity that's not really been a big hit with me.
Well, I think Giz kind of nailed it where I don't think it's... could be wrong, but I don't think it's a case of they're going away from the found footage. I think it's a case of they're just not going to keep it.
Yeah, because I watched the trailer and it did seem like it was still found footage.
Yeah, but are they going around some sort of building? Or is it the woods?
It didn't seem like they were in a house. That I can tell. It seemed like they were they were sitting in a car and some crazy ghosts popped up out the window of the car.
Okay. So it's like a road trip gone bad kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be a camp out in the middle of the woods or something like that, or a settlement, whatever way you want to put it.
Right.
Roddy says it's been shot since last year. Don't think it was supposed to originally be a Paranormal Activity at first.
That sounds about right, because it sounds like what they do with a lot of movies that they film, and they're like, let's
We're just
throw
going to call it
this.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Okay, well that explains why it's the next of kin thing. So it's all of that.
Because it did have a very Puritan style from looking at the trailer. So it looks, I don't know, it looks different.
Well, I suppose the benefit of a franchise called Paranormal Activity is, and you found that in the kind of the middle subset of movies as well, that they didn't all focus on your one. It was only like movie 1 and movie 2. Then movie 3 and 4 kind of did their own thing. Then there was like movie 5 where she came back, but she was not. She was one of the witches. Remember, there was one with a lot of witches at the end of it, and then there was the other one at the end of it that was just.
Okay, I may have seen. Okay,
it's like
I
the
may have
Halloween
actually
3.
seen
It
more than I thought.
decides to be
That
something different.
No, because it actually, if oh god, I can't remember. It was a bad movie, but there was lots of stuff that tied it back in. That it turned out it was witches were tied into everything from.
I just want to say
Shit, I
Halloween
may
3.
have actually watched that then. Yeah. Because I remember that, like, it all started dragging outside, and, like, we started going into the woods or some shit, and it turned out to be, like, a fucking witch thing.
Well, here's the thing. I'm probably going to end up watching it regardless of my opinions on it right now, because I like, contrary to how much I bitch about it sometimes, I fucking love found footage movies when they're done well. And,
Done right.
And,
Done well. Exactly.
yeah, not all of Wreck,
Troll.
but some of Wreck is done fucking...
I enjoy all of Wreck.
But as far as found footage, it's like I did the story in the playthrough, but not necessarily like the camera work of it.
I think the Wreck, the best one of the best ones Wreck did, off the top of my head, were. Oh no, you're talking Wreck. Sorry, which is the
Spanish horror.
Yeah, I'm thinking of VHS. Sorry, yeah,
yeah.
Wreck is fucking impeccable.
Yeah,
Wreck is fucking brilliant.
Did they do an American version? Wasn't that
Nope.
like which one did they do American version?
The fourth one
they're
was
in like they're in an apartment building.
Giz is doing that thing where he just erases things out of his head, contrary to the fact that they did actually historically happen.
What's funny is my net froze up just after I said nope, so everything just froze, and I came back just in time to hear that.
No.
Yeah.
You're thinking Rick, fourth one wasn't. It was a lot more like you didn't need the subtitles. There was a lot more English speaking in it.
They're thinking completely different.
No, you aren't. There is an American redo of
called
Wreck.
Like
Quarantine.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, Quarantine and
It's
the
bollocks.
yeah. It's
I
literally
completely blocked
it's
that out,
literally
man, 'cause
a virtually word for word remake of Wreck, but somehow manages
Just
to
not
not
as
be
good.
scary
At all.
I remember the cover, but I don't know if I actually fucking watched it then.
Have you seen Wreck?
Oh, I fucking love Rick.
You don't need to see Quarantine.
At all.
Sweet.
Like
I don't know.
it's
I take it
literally
back.
it's literally the
I
same
thought
movie.
I remember
around.
the cover.
It was the same as
I saw Quarantine, but I didn't see Wreck.
it was the
Oh,
same.
dude,
well, then,
there's
okay,
4 Wreck movies and they're
you
great.
need to see Wreck. Wreck is so fucking good.
But it is subtitled, the first 3. Like I said, the fourth one, not as
I
much
can
It
read
has
subtitled.
subtitled parts.
Yeah. No, but you point out like you're not really big on that. You're like, oh,
I
you
just
have to-
like to point out I'm not the one that brought it up this time, dude.
right. I was
I'm
trying to
tired.
like
You guys thinking I can't read.
I was looking out for my friend and go, hey, bro. By the way, heads
I
up.
never said you. I never once said that you can't. I always said that you don't.
It has nothing to do with your ability to read. It's our general common knowledge of the fact that customarily you're not really
You
into
don't like
subtitled movies.
You guys don't know me. You don't know my life.
We
You
do though.
told us.
We do though.
We
It's,
work with you. This is literally the only thing.
this
we
isn't
know
like a
about
thing
your
I
life.
woke up one day and was just like,
I don't think Kabuz can read.
you know, no, not that I don't think Buzz can read. It's not like I woke up. I never
He
thought you were
doesn't like
illiterate.
to-
I never woke up one morning and just went, I
know.
don't think Buzz likes subtitle movies. You know what I mean? There was like a hit.
You sit there and listen to me try to read news articles sometimes.
I won't lie to you. There has been times when you've been. I know you can, but there's times where I've heard you reading the news articles, and I'm like, maybe he can't read. Well, you know, the little fella's giving it a good try, and I can't fault him.
The
Hey, quick question. Wasn't it the in the films? In the Wreck films, wasn't the third one the wedding, the fourth one the boat?
Yeah.
oh, of course, you gotta always put them on a boat.
No, just making
That
sure.
hot chainsaw wielding bride.
Yeah.
Right. Just making sure because I was talking to Rod.
I wasn't as
about-
big a fan of the wedding one because it wasn't as found footagey. The wedding one was more movie.
Right.
It was, yeah, but it also there was a nice tie-in with everything.
It did.
No,
It was a nice tie-in with everything, and just for, I look at that one kind of like the Halloween season of the Witch of the Wreck franchise, where I'm like, it technically doesn't fit in stylistically, but fucking hell, great movie.
There's way more tie-in between Wreck 3 and any of the Wreck films than there ever will be between Halloween 3 and the Halloween movies.
I didn't say.
Great no shit.
Oh, you wait till the Halloween episode.
Okay,
He's got a rant on that one.
hang
I
on,
probably won't
just
wait because
briefly,
there won't be a Halloween episode if I don't
E-
go through everything first.
even the lads who are into Halloween 3 also agreed that there's fuck all correlation between Halloween 3 and the other Halloween movies.
I never said that there was no correlation between that one and the other ones. I said that
there's-
it's like the Halloween 3 of the franchise because it's stylistically very different.
Completely different.
Yeah, is what I was saying.
And-
At no point did I say that there was no storyline tie-in. It literally happens at the same time as the breakout going on.
But it also kind of helped make that transition though, because you think
For the fourth
4
one.
wasn't really,
But the fourth one wasn't found footage at all, was it? It was just straight
so
up
like
movie.
3
Yeah,
was kind of so 3 was kind of like that nice transition to get everybody prepared for.
Yeah.
But still love the fucking franchise. I think I've watched the first one
Well, I
more
mean, like,
times than I
the
can
thing with
count.
3, if you think about it, is there's some found footage bits when you have like the wedding videographer, and you're seeing it through his camera, but mostly it's just movie.
Right. But still enjoyable as a franchise though.
Right, next up we have
Is You for Elvira.
Shudder are after announcing that on top of having Joe Bob Briggs back, where they brought him back out of time, they're after rousing Elvira from her very sexy velvet lined coffin and bringing her back to Shudder this Halloween for an Elvira 40th anniversary spooky special.
I'm totally on for that.
That promises a load of the old school Elvira stuff that you're expecting, which is, I'm assuming, going to be her reviewing, or not reviewing, but her talking over movies in an entertaining manner with little Elvira effects that pop up on screen occasionally as well.
Yeah, she's doing the Elvira movie, the original House on Haunted Hill, City of the Dead,
Great.
and Smeg, I can't
Very
remember what the
nice.
fourth one is.
Very evil.
Hang on a second.
Very
haven't
good,
seen
very
City of the Dead.
Messiah of Evil, that's the last one.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is the mistress of the dark, and the last movie is the Messiah of the evil. Very good.
Hostess with the mostest.
The hostess with the mostest, Elvira. Yeah, that's not the longest of news bits. That's it. That's
It's
essentially
this Saturday. Just
That's
to let
the-
everybody know.
that's essentially all of the information. Yeah, Saturday. It's not. It's not. They
This
didn't even
Saturday.
do it for Halloween. Well, they did, but like they haven't.
September 25th.
Apparently, it's to celebrate the 40th birthday of the show, which started back in 1981.
Very good. That would explain why
Um,
it's a 40th anniversary spooky special.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Tie-in.
Yes, very good. Yeah, it's because it is in fact
Yeah.
the 40th anniversary. Very good. Yes.
So make sure you watch Elvira House on Saturday.
The
Yeah.
movie actually
Yeah.
sounds pretty cool. I've never heard of City of the Dead before.
City of the Dead's good.
Maybe Chris.
So
Maybe
good.
Chris Judas will show up.
Christopher
Did you and I?
Christopher Judas might sing songs. That's the wrong TV show.
Maybe.
That's what
Did you and I review City of the Dead before?
Well, Christopher.
You and I did, yes.
Yeah.
That
The
sounds
name
good,
sounded familiar.
and what
yeah.
was the last one?
Very good. I'm looking forward
Messiah
to
of
that. I fucking love Elvira. She's brilliant. I can't wait. She follows GoreCast. You should also follow GoreCast.
Ooh,
Very good. Very evil. That's just a
I do.
darkness.
I do follow the GoreCast.
You're in the GoreCast. Doesn't count.
God damn it.
Although I do appreciate your follow. Thank you for the follow.
You're very welcome.
Okay, and I have to watch that one
I-
special.
Very silent.
Sorry, I was reading up on Messiah.
I think Bill may have very orgasmed very in the chat.
Yeah, my
Oh, very
chat
good.
feed looks dirty.
Yes. Very good. Very sticky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Al Gilly.
Very
Charlotte
sticky
Flair,
chisnets.
You're talking about Army of the Dead. with Dave Bautista?
No.
Deacon
What?
Batista.
No, shit. Army of Thieves?
No. It's Army of
what?
the Dead, which is the movie with Dave Bautista.
Right.
Yes. That is not the movie we are talking about.
No. She asked, and I was telling her what she was. She was like, "Hey, is that the biggest movie with Dave Bautista?"
Yes, that's why I was answering what I had just read in the text, which was no, definitely not. Very different movie. From about 30 years ago, Katie.
60 at this stage. City of the Dead is 1960.
Fuck, I'm old.
Yep.
Very old, very depressing.
Do what I do. Don't think about it.
And Giz and I are almost ticking into the elder years now, because both of us are, well, you're not. I am Halloween month baby. And Giz is close to
So am I.
Halloween month baby. Yours-
Yeah, kids.
Did your birthday already happen? No.
No.
No, it's
Yeah.
this Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We're aware. Facebook
So
never
Brian,
lets me
spankings?
forget.
We work together too much to not know your birthday, bro. So
That's
I don't know
not even my
anybody's
excuse.
birthday because I'm never on Facebook.
Everybody stop what you're doing right now.
Hammer time?
Yes. Charlotte said her birthday's today. Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Charlotte, Charlie, Miss Fernandez, El Fernandez.
Happy birthday.
She chooses to watch us on her birthday. Oof.
Yeah.
I did that.
I'm sorry.
God damn it! I'd have lit.
How drunk are you right now?
I would have lit.
I
and
actually have no alcohol at all.
I'm not talking to you,
I would have.
numpty.
If I had known, I would have lit and
I
eaten a
can't
cake
see.
in your honor.
Wait.
I can
You
go get like a
cake?
birthday, like a little cake and eat it.
Do you have a
Oh,
Do you have a
thank you
little
very
birthday
much.
cake with a candle in it?
I have like some kind of little like cake treat thing.
Well then, go get Miss Fernandez her birthday cake, my friend. We're having ourselves a birthday party.
I take a character just saw what
You know?
Katie wrote.
What? Who wrote?
What Katie,
Happy birthday, Charlotte.
no, above it.
What?
What's Giz getting for his birthday? Killed in Among Us. Yes. Yes.
It's probably not wrong.
Yes, very good, very evil, very good, very murder. 2 secs. We're gonna get you. I'll tell you what. We'll
Bernie,
continue.
I was first to get killed on Sunday, like a couple of
Dude.
times.
You were always getting killed on Sunday. It's what
Like
happens
the
when you're.
first-
It's
first.
what happens when you're a gloaty McMurder pants the week before.
It's not my fault that was really good. Fuck you, Billy, for screwing up my kill count this week.
It's not your fault that you were really good. It was your fault that you were braggy McMurder pants.
How often do I get to brag about anything in my life ever?
And I'm sure you will contemplate it again.
I could actually write like a birthday card to her
Okay.
on the back of this box.
Okay. Do you want to
Next.
just eat the cake? Put a candle in the cake and eat it.
I don't have a candle.
This
is the cake.
Put the light off your phone above it so it looks like. Oh no! Do you know what? Look up a candle on YouTube.
Okay, hold on. I just opened it.
I won't accept this as a valid form of birthday cakiness until there's a candle in the mix.
I see.
Candle in the wind.
I hope you appreciate we've literally cancelled the entire show right now to celebrate your birthday, Sharon.
Oh, I have like a little like stick lighter.
What
I
just
can like
happened to
kind of
character?
hold
That-
up behind it.
perfect,
And turn it on.
perfect. Old
I'll be
school
right
rock
back.
and roll game. Cool. No worries. We'll keep going. Elvira, anyway. Delighted she's coming back. Good times.
Stop.
It's weird that it's a 40-year anniversary as well. That's terrifying. Very good. Very evil.
I think character's being assaulted.
I'm good.
Do you mean Buzz?
No,
No,
no
I
but
mean
he meant
character.
You getting attacked by Pussy again?
not in a good way.
Yeah. Never is.
Roll the fuck on, bro. Go. No, that's not. Oh,
That's
fuck, did he cut my thigh?
That's a lesson for life, kids.
It may be good, but it hurts. So, yeah. Okay.
Rochi mailed me. There's some trailer of something that we need to take a look at. But Rochi just mailed me, or Danhausen impersonations has caught on because he mailed me. He was like, "Need to check it out. The trailer looks very good. Yes, very good. Very
Very
Hitchcock."
There we go.
Happy birthday to Charlie / Charlotte Fernandez. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday
Charlie
to Charlie.
Charlotte Fernandez. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, dear Charlie.
/
Happy
Charlotte
birthday to
Fernandez.
you.
Happy birthday.
I'll blow
Ooh.
the candle out for you.
Yeah, blow it out. Blow it out. And now do that thing that cute couples do where they smush the cake in their face and then eat it. Oh, Buzz will never make it in our OnlyFans page. It's going to make no money, Buzz. If that's the amount of effort you're going to put in, we're never going
You
to.
need to learn how to swallow that shit.
One of the little confetti things came off and went down my throat.
Yeah, that's just
No
prepping
excuses.
you. That's just you're going to have to get used to that if we're going to do OnlyFans homeski.
Oh.
I don't know how you're going to swallow an entire Blatwurst while wearing a pink leotard and OnlyFans if you can't do that little bit of cake.
Oh, don't worry.
You know if you just put your neck back and open up, it'll fucking gravity will handle it for you from there. Pro tip.
Danhausen's not going to be on the show.
Yes, very good. Very good. Very embarrassing.
He's going to watch this episode and be
You
like,
have so
"No."
much cream coming out of your mouth right now. Will you just swallow before you talk?
That's what she said.
It's bad enough all of the cocksucking jokes that happen while you were eating the cake. We don't need to see.
Wow, fuck my...
Well, I definitely found our advertising clip for next fucking weeks. Yeah.
No, let's say Danhausen is
Editor
not
Johnny.
coming on this show.
Clip it. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, God.
he's going to see this episode and he's be like, no, Hausen.
Hey, dude,
Well,
I won't lie to you. I think if any man of wrestling could get down with that cake smashing, it's probably Danhausen.
Oh, I had to fix my chair and everything. It got all lower.
Oh, yeah, I bet you got real low there, boy.
We get low, 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 low.
Oh, my God.
Going down now.
Got
boom.
those apple
sorry,
bottom
you guys look.
jeans and cake in his face.
Hunter got his second stripe on his yellow belt.
Well done, Hunter.
Oh,
Congratulations.
nice.
Congratulations. You're going to have to go get a celebratory cake now and put that candle back over the top of it.
I have the whole box over here,
Yeah.
but I'm not doing it.
Do you have any like Subway or anything? Could you do a celebratory Subway in honor of your son's achievement?
No.
This has just turned into Johnny Deadly's mukbang hour all of a sudden.
Oh, man.
I took a load of cream in the mouth.
Good old Johnny. Good old Johnny the Feeder. Johnny the Feeder.
Whew.
Oh, and he owned that like a champ. All right.
Yeah.
We need to work on your technique, but you got potential, boy.
Yeah. You need to use that gravity, man. You gotta let gravity. Gravity will sort it all out.
Your first mistake was you didn't stick your tongue out first.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not.
I didn't realize that made the difference.
It does, yes.
It's like a guiding arm.
Yep.
That's also not a great like text to get while I'm trying to shove a cake down my throat in a.
I'm so proud of you, son. I'm so proud of you, son. On news on my end, I've possibly done one of
Watch
the most
YouTube and see
demeaning
my
things I've ever done.
contributions to society. You're actually doing something.
My son can do a spinning roundhouse back kick, and I can show the fucking piece of pie.
Happy birthday cake.
Like I'm trying to work my way out of prison.
Guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I will do good in jail.
Right now. No, you won't. You're going to need to start putting stuff in your prison pocket if that's the way you're going to handle things.
But you acknowledge your limitations. There you go.
Yeah.
Were we doing news? I don't even know what happened anymore.
Step one is knowing and learning. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Elvira, this Saturday on Shudder, go check it out. I definitely will be because Elvira is the fucking goddamn awesomeness is what she is. Next up, we have a movie that I know nothing about with a lady with a very nice hairdo.
It's called Fever Dream.
Yep.
It's called Fever Dream, and it is a hallucinatory trip that's on its way to Netflix, I believe. There's a trailer up for it.
Those words. Fucking hell.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. There was great enunciation there, the way you were doing it. I can't remember what you said now, but it was very announced, which is good. Well done.
Thank you. I do try my
Very
best.
good.
The film's directed by Claudia Biosca. It's about a young woman. Hang on a second. A young woman lies dying far from home. A boy sits beside her. She's not her mother. He is not her child. Together, they tell a haunting story of broken souls, an invisible threat, the power and desperation of family. There's a synopsis here. Told from a decidedly feminine perspective, this hallucinatory tale explores the interconnected nature of love and fear in motherhood. A woman named Amanda vacations in a sleepy Argentine village with her young daughter Nina. Ever concerned with her daughter's welfare, Amanda constantly calculates the rescue distance needed to protect her child. She soon discovers that things around her are not as they seem. A local boy named David interrogates Amanda as she struggles to make sense of her surroundings. The beauty of the bucolic countryside is a striking counterpart to an eerie story of dark forces, powerful emotions, and perverse dangers.
Well, I give it about
Pervasive
2
dangers.
more minutes of that behavior, Buzz, before your beard is on fire. I'm just going to put that.
Is he spraying himself with links in the face? Oh.
No, he was just like living dangerously over a flame.
I'm
We all
torn,
have to do things like that
parts of it-
sometimes.
Parts of it kind of sounded interesting, but then like the next part kind of made it sound weird.
I think that's kind of the point.
Right.
It's the impression I get is that it's one of those films whereby you're going to be sitting there going, "What the smeg am I watching? What?" But you're still watching until the very end, where it's kind of like, got
Right.
it.
I don't know.
Or it's going to be like that Stephen King movie, the green grass or whatever it was, where you get to the end of it and you're kind
Oh,
of
into
like,
the tall grass. Fuck
no,
that.
that made
Tall
sense.
grass.
Okay.
Really? I dug that one.
I liked it myself personally, but the universal masses were like, what in the fuck was going on with it?
Lost. Yeah.
It's a magic space rock that changes time. I don't get what you can't fucking figure out.
Durhay.
Jorge?
Durhay.
Derp.
Is he having another epilepsy?
Are you asking if he's Pepsi's acting up? Possibly.
Yes.
Pepsi Man.
I'm curious to see what.
very
film
good. Very wrestle, Pepsi man. Very
talking
good.
about.
Jeff and Mark
J-Lo
Jackson.
film.
J-Lo film?
Yeah, sure. I agree. Perhaps like that J-Lo film.
Oh, the
Oh, the cell.
The Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I had that on VHS. That's how old that movie is.
I love that movie.
Dude,
Loads of people hate it.
What kind of like weird movie she could have done? I completely forgot about The Cell.
Well, actually,
First one was
here's the thing with
fucking
The
awesome.
Cell. The story is all over the place and kind of doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But it's shot so fucking good that my eye holes didn't give a flying fuck.
well, but like I don't know, like it, in a weird way, it all kind of worked though. Like you don't know where you are in the house. Like it's so random and shit like that that it kind of worked with the story.
She also did that other horror movie, Jersey Girl, I believe it was called.
I never saw.
Oh,
I
terrifying.
had the misfortune of watching The Cell too, and that was.
Is that where
just-
she's a maid that works in a hotel that loses her mind and tries to take a load of hostages and ends up becoming a serial killer?
That sounds cool.
That would have
Made in Manhattan.
fucking movie sound cool.
Is that made in
Is that
Manhattan?
just,
What
um,
one's
I
Jersey?
think so.
Hang on.
Jersey Girl's the one with her and Ben Affleck.
Whoa. Is that the story? Just briefly.
Are you
Is
talking
that
about
the story
Batman?
of a girl? Is that the story of a girl taken from the streets by some guy who thinks that he can teach her to be part of an upper class society?
That
Despite
sounds
other
like
people-
something Ben Affleck would do. Yes.
So that's called My Fair Lady, and it's actually a really old film for like the 1950s.
No, that's you.
That is not My Fair
Incorrect.
Lady. It's that movie.
Oh, I
with-
think you'll find. I think you'll
it's-
find.
It's that movie with
with
your
the
man
professional?
and
It's
your
also-
one in it.
And no, it's also called Pretty in Pink. No, not Pretty in Pink. Fucking Pretty Lady.
The Bodyguard.
Professional.
with
Pretty Woman.
Costner.
Pretty Woman. That's it. It's not The Bodyguard. That's not a variation on that. You muppet.
Whoa.
I thought you were going with The Professional. Like I didn't. I got lost.
Maybe I am going with The Professional. I don't know. I know it's
kinda
definitely
thought,
pretty.
like, took somebody off the street, showed them how to fucking do some shit, set her loose. Like,
Oh, you mean Nikita?
Oh no, I was going with Leon the Professional.
No, Nikita, the female version.
Oh yes, then that one definitely.
Yeah, no, less killy, more, upper class, lower class,
Okay,
fuck
so-
the upper class society kind of thing.
So Jersey Girl is about
How
Ben
the hell
Affleck,
did you
who
get back to that? Nobody
because I
cares.
wanted to. No, you should care.
I'm
you
curious.
should
to
not.
see the fucking movie. And I didn't know what it was about.
It's about Ben
dang
Affleck.
it.
It's about Ben Affleck. He's young and at the top of his game as a music promoter. He is both
Before
a
he became a
workaholic
midnight vigilante.
and a silver
Two
tongue
midnight
expert at
vigilantes, get it
manipulating
right.
the press. At the company Christmas party, Ollie
two.
meets Gertrude. Who the fuck names these people?
My mother's
Ollie
name is
and
Gertrude.
Not J-Lo.
My mother's name is Gertrude, you fucking asshole.
Where was I at now?
Gertrude.
I don't know. Something about Christmas and they fall in love with each other in Jersey. The end.
Seriously, that's the fucking movie?
Pretty much. It says Ollie meets Gertrude, a book editor for a New York publishing house. They are insanely attracted to each other and begin a whirlwind romance that changes the course of his personal and professional life.
I honestly thought there was more to that. I don't know, like the whole Kevin Smith, like I don't know.
I think that's the movie that ruins their relationship.
Sounds very
Because
bad,
that's when they met each
very
other?
uninteresting.
It is very uninteresting. Yeah.
With
I still got
Jersey
birthday
Girl, but
cake
yet
in
we
my
could never get around to getting a
What?
fucking full of killer clowns out his face.
Why would
Well,
J-Lo
also-
date the man bat?
Anyway, getting back to the story that started this rant, Fever Dream is set to be released on Netflix on October 13th.
It's my birthday! I am not watching that on my birthday.
I am birthday before you.
You say that, Bob. You say
If
that.
you guys
I
made me
mean,
watch that on my birthday, I'm gonna.
Carter, do
Shoot
you have a
myself.
calendar? Do you have your digital calendar?
yes, I do have a calendar.
Could you tell me what day the 13th is?
It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday?
Yep.
Wednesday. You're safe.
Unless he has to watch it the 13th for a full.
So would you shut up? Would you shut up?
I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't see what I did there. I'm sorry.
I will throw this chair at you.
Good, you fuck up your own house. It'll be hilarious.
My goal.
Yeah. Yet again, proving that Buzz doesn't know how cameras work.
Downside working with people on opposite sides of the camera. Yeah, sure, dude. I totally felt that chair. Yeah.
Very not nice. Very naughty. Or, well, kind of evil. But very not nice.
With Gisby.
I remember when Macho Man called me a jabroni and I punched him right in his Mizark face through the television. He felt it.
So Katie's like, what is with Buzz and GoreCast mentioning releases on his birthday happened last year too? Huh.
I have a cool birthday.
Okay, you know what? Katie's got a better fucking memory than me because honestly, I don't remember what I did.
October 13th, it seems kind of like, especially horror movies, because you're like, ooh, spooky, the 13th, it's October.
Are
movies
we?
Not you guys, I'm saying the people that release the movies on my birthday.
Cool, just wanted to clarify that.
You say it like it's a bad thing, dude. You're getting you're getting a fucking film on your birthday every year.
Well, then put something good out.
What's coming
Jesus
It's
out? What's
not
coming?
going to be good.
How do you know it's not going to be good?
I don't know. Actually, I really don't know.
Oh, Bill had me there for a second. I'm like, happy women prison release day? Really?
Boom,
Oh.
prison release day.
Oh, so there we go.
Womb.
Okay, because the
You know.
first one was. No, it makes more sense now because he first typed women's prisons. I was like, there we go.
Danhausen might be getting released from a women's prison. We don't know.
Right.
Same way when you're in conception, you are in a womb without a view.
That's very punny.
Technically, you do like. Okay.
Very bad. Very evil.
Bruce Campbell.
Sorry.
Bruce Campbell. Yes, let's move on to the Bruce. Bruce is
Done,
back.
Bruce.
He's not Ashley
The
J.
chin.
Williams anymore. The chin for the win. Bruce Campbell. He may have hung up his boots as Ashley J. Williams some time back, but it would appear he has not hung up his monster fighting boots in general, as he's in a movie coming out around Christmas called Black Phrygia. Where
Is that Michael J. White?
it is
Yeah.
Michael J. White, and it's also Devon
I
Sawa.
can't- Okay, I was gonna say I couldn't place who the other guy was.
Devon Sawa. He is the main stoner guy from Idle Hands,
Fuck yes.
and the main dude from Slackers. And if anyone's interested and they're looking for a really good movie to watch, he's also the guy that gets poisoned with too much liquid acid in Salt Lake City Punk.
It also says he's in Chucky.
He is also in Chuck. Wait, what?
I don't remember him.
What the article says, just says Chucky.
Which
That's
Chuck?
probably the thing that's coming out.
Oh, he's probably in the Chucky TV show. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
that makes a lot of sense. Yes.
I'm like, what the
But
fuck?
yeah, so you've got the guy from Idle Hands, you've got Ash Williams, and you've got Spawn trying to take on a load of people during Black Friday at Christmas, when
Yes.
some weird toxic mutation takes over the masses, and instead of really angry zombie-like people trying to get their shopping done on a day where everything's half price, they have a load of really angry zombie-like people trying to get some eating done because they're angry zombie-like people, but on Black Friday.
Yes.
And I'm fucking soaked because it
That's
sounds
like a
good.
toy store.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like this is the team that you want together, like Michael J. White,
Yeah,
fucking Bruce
Devon
Campbell.
Sawa,
Like,
he's young, he's spry, he can keep things going. He's not super young, but he's younger than those two. Then Michael J. White, if you were to put it in D&D terms, he's your tank. You put him in there, you just let him roundhouse kick the heads off some mutated people. That's all good. And then Bruce Campbell is comic relief, possibly with some sort of firearm.
And his chin.
Right.
And his chin, just
Kind of-
fucking chin button people.
Oh,
kind of clean
I hope that
shit
happens.
that Michael J. White's not killed in his path of destruction with some witty banter.
Hey,
I'm totally on
everyone forgets in those Undisputed movies, Yuri Boyka, he's really good. Michael J. White, he beat the Boyka.
Fuck right.
He was Bronze
Fuck
Tiger.
right.
He was run. He beat
This says
fuck
it-
Bronze Tiger. He beat the Boyka. What are you on about?
And won the title of Bronze Tiger. Hello, like
That's
No,
not how that
Bronze-
continuity of fucking movies goes together at all. At all. And then he worked as an assassin and he died and went to hell and came back. Is that the movie you're on about?
You know what? That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah,
Is that
actually,
like
I wouldn't
one-
lie to you. If you merge three of his movies together, that's pretty. So he's initially a guy that gets done for murdering someone in a boxing match while in Russia. He gets put in a Russian prison where it turns out there's an underground fighting ring where if you are good enough to win the tournament, you actually are able to puck your head or puck your way into freedom. He beats the shit out of Russia's.
While fighting, he earns the name Bronze Tiger.
Yes, because
Yeah.
he put on bronze knuckles when
Yeah.
no one's looking and smashed their faces in. And then at the end of the match, he went, "Rah!" And they were all like, he's like some sort of bronze tiger. Then,
I'm still like
after he gets out of prison, he goes back to America for a while. He's just pimping it out. Then he's hanging out one day. Some FBI guys come up and like, aren't you that guy with the bronze knuckles that's able to just rearrange people's faces? There's some people we need to rearrange the faces of. We needed to keep it on the fucking DL. Is there some way that you could work for us in a covert capacity kind of thing? And personally, the
Sure,
way
I got a mask right here.
right, and he totally like roundhouse kicks like
Yeah.
I'm your fucking guy.
he fucks over the wrong dude in the FBI because he realizes that he's actually working for a side organization at the FBI, not directly for the FBI, and all the shit he's doing is actually real shitheel stuff, not good stuff for the government. He goes to blow the whistle on them. They find his wife. They find him. They go to blow him and the wife up. The wife isn't home though. They blow him up in the house instead. He dies. He goes to hell. He makes a deal with the guy named Malbrosia, who's essentially the fucking demon overlord of hell. He gets brought back from hell as a hell spawn, does all of that kind of thing, and then all rounds off to a tedious inevitability.
I now like where we're going.
Oh, what fantasy book in it. If Sharknado can happen, yo! What
Fuck
day?
right.
What day did they give you the script so I can hand you over my script when you're equally drunk? I just love Sharknado as a filmmaker, man. It's like none of those things should have ever been put on screen, but fuck it. So that was on a billboard as an inspirational quote one day. If you ever feel like life is just trying to fuck you up the ass, remember someone AOK'd Sharknado. As a movie.
Sharknado.
Fuck right.
So they say that this movie is where'd it go? The best commentary on the dark side of capitalism since Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, okay. I was
So we're
just about to say
actually gonna
Dawn
have
of
like a
that. You
thing.
actually mentioned it, so okay.
Wow. All right. So they're actually like putting some thought. I just Bruce Campbell.
They work at We Love Toys toy store.
Very
Huh.
good.
Wait, all three of them work at the toy shop.
Yeah, they're all employees at the toy store on Black Friday.
I totally
Yes.
like Michael Jaw Waite, like management
Security.
or like
Stock manager.
Security.
Better yet, he's stock manager and Bruce Campbell is security.
Imagine if they had a total role reversal and Michael Jai White is like the fucking shit scared kind of, I'll do what I have to fucking manager, and Bruce is the fucking.
that would be funny. I've never seen White take that kind of role. Like that would be awesome.
Wouldn't it be? It'd just be interesting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
like think of what was that army vet horror movie?
VFW.
Yeah, think like Bruce Campbell's like a VFW kind of guy. Michael Jai White is like the shit-eating fucking manager that nobody likes, and then you got Devon Sauer, who's the stoner lad who works in the shop.
Okay, so
That
there's a little bit more of a description of the movie. It
Do
says,
any of our ideas match up?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
It says Devon Sawa stars as a down-on-his-luck father in the midst of a divorce, lamenting his job as a low-level toy store employee.
he
He
doesn't
and the
sound
other
like the
Rambo-
guy who gets stoned at work. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe.
you're right
He
about
and the
that.
other
though.
rambunctious, overworked crew of staffers are prepared for a typical exhausting Black Friday full of shoppers hungry for a deal, but they can never expect the shoppers turn into blood-hungry maniacs with only one goal: come together to feed and combine their powers, something full-on Lovecraftian.
Oh,
Oh, there's gonna be a big
Power
blob
Rangers.
merger of
Okay,
people.
cool. That kind of explains the thing behind it. Michael Jaw White's shoulder.
Is there a trailer
kind
for
of
this?
like
It's coming out at Christmas. isn't it?
Lovecraft.
And there's no, as of right now, there's no release date, so I don't think there's a trailer. There's a couple images. I'm just trying
Dude,
to
now
read.
that you put it out there, I really want to see White like play a fucking scared kind of. It would be funny with his fucking size and shit and all the badass roles that he's played. It would kind of be weird and funny to see him like as the scaredy cat that may kill something by like sheer accident.
And
Oh no, that could be
the
the guy.
la-
He keeps killing shit, but it's always by accident.
Exactly.
Or what?
Like the fucking banana peel bullshit. Like I think that would
Except
be fucking
for
awesome.
deadlier.
Right.
this is the last description of the movie. It says, in a healthy splash of outrageous gore and some ooey gooey creature effects, add this to your soon-to-be cult holiday horror movie you never know you needed.
I mean, like anytime you throw Bruce Campbell in there, it's gonna wind up as a fucking cult classic. Like,
In one way, shape, or form.
yeah, it is. Like it's a given.
Bubba Hotep.
Oh, Blood and Bone. Bill, that movie was fucking boss. I dug the shit out of it.
Bubba Hotep.
Oh, another good one.
Fucking love Bubba Hotep.
I have to thank my brother for turning me on to that one. I had never heard of it. And he's like, hey, let's get together Saturday. And we watched it, and I was like, oh my God. This movie's fucking awesome.
I fucking
Like,
love Bubba
dude, it
Hotep.
just blew my fucking mind.
I love Bubba Hotep. It's great.
Mm.
And it just, like, raised fucking Campbell's, like, level of awesomeness in my mind,
He's
which I
Elvis.
didn't think he'd done.
He's Elvis. You can't go wrong.
Time for a break. Time to step away from it all.
Yep.
I did send that
Making fucking-
trailer in the chat just in case you wanted to throw it up.
For Black Friday?
No, the thing I talked to you before the show, the movie coming out soon, Halloween.
What?
The Halloween Kills new trailer.
Oh,
What
there
is-
we go.
What are we on about? What is it?
Halloween Kills.
Halloween
the trailer.
trailer. Okay.
The
It's
new
happening.
one.
It's
We just said.
As
You
Gia
said to
says,
send
we
it
talked
just in
about-
case we have, so I was just telling you I sent it just in case you had time. And to turn into Johnny Bravo.
What's up, sexy mama? Hoo-ha! I do a good Johnny Bravo impression.
Oh, mama.
Well, to do a good Johnny Bravo impression, you just realistically need to be able to do a good Elvis
Elvis.
impression. Yeah.
Elvis Presley. I am messaging Danhausen right now to tell him to come on our program.
Are you honestly messaging Dan?
Yeah.
Housen? Tell him I said hi.
Well, what's he gonna say? No, or if he says yes, then we have Danhausen.
Dear
Sure.
Danhausen, look at me now, Dan.
Now should I message
I would
him
like
in
you
the way of Danhausen?
and your very good, very evil ways to come and talk about your very good, very evil ways as we talk horror and maybe some wrestling because we are also all major wrestling fans.
Bill, Freakazoid was fucking awesome. I love that cartoon.
Runs
More
around
so.
in underwear. Freakazoid.
Right.
That was a good show. That was on the WB.
The
Coming up the WB.
Okay,
WB.
we will unexpectedly end with a trailer for
Freakazoid.
Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills.
The new trailer. If you didn't see the new trailer, there are callbacks to the original film with some returning cast members as their original characters.
Definitely not the Doctor, though, right? Like, he actually passed in real life, right?
No,
He is dead.
Donald Pleasance is
Unless they bring back Rob Zombie's Doctor.
unless either that or he does like a Prince or whatever, like those little hologram things. Oh god.
Okay. Dude, sometimes I have trouble keeping up who we lost and who we haven't.
He died after Halloween 6 was made, which does not surprise me because
Shit.
that is a
2 seconds,
Oh,
people.
that's
I
another
need
movie.
to do the share screen, so it's very good, very heard by everybody.
yes.
Yes, very good.
Oh, I forgot. I was trying to miss. Oh no, my table's on the cord.
Very good, very heard by everyone.
Love that Danhausen.
Yes, very good.
Where is he? Very good. Very quiet. Where is Danhausen? There he is.
Okay. Let me know. Can you hear this?
No.
No. Okay. 2 seconds. Almost there, people. I just need to turn this off again. I must have. Oh wait, why can't you hear that? The sound is.
I don't know about everybody else. I just couldn't.
Neither could I. Now I
There
can.
we
Now
go.
we can.
Hey, what are you guys doing out here?
It's Halloween. We've been trick-or-treating.
Are you alone?
There's a creepy man in a white mask,
Where?
and he keeps
Creepy
like,
man in a
trying to
white
hide
mask,
and
you say?
seek with us.
Where did you see him? Look!
Oh yeah, there's a creepy man in a white mask, all right.
Run! Go home now!
He's already behind you. Oh no.
Unlock the door! Come on!
Lock the door.
Oh lord. Okay. Very good.
We killed Michael.
Yeah, it's very good, very
My
flamey.
grandmother set the fire.
No one told you.
Turn that down a little bit more so that we don't get very good, very full.
A man couldn't have survived that fire.
Bullshit. A man couldn't have survived that fire. Well, he's standing on the doorstep, Laurie.
30 years ago, the boogeyman came for us. We are the survivors of Michael Myers.
Lori, what do we do?
We fight.
Hang on, sorry, was that
We're gonna hunt him down and we're gonna put it.
what's the name of your one from Halloween 3? She plays the little girl in the other Halloween movie.
Stop him.
If you track Michael's victim,
And she plays Laurie's sister in the Rob Zombie remakes.
Oh,
Michael's child.
oh, Daniel.
Danielle Harris. Was that Danielle Harris?
No, she's not in it. No.
It looked like the little girl from that Halloween.
It's the original. No, it's the original little girl from the very first Halloween movie.
Oh, right.
But I'm coming for him.
Okay. Very good, very confusing. Oh.
You wanna kill someone? Take me!
Broken.
Michael!
God.
I want to take his mask
Oh.
and see the life leave his eyes.
Jesus Christ, Laurie's got nards. Yes. Very good. Very
Dude, I'm torn because like after that teaser trailer came out where old boy just walked out the door on fire, like fucking ripping out doors and killing motherfuckers, I was like, this is awesome.
Salt.
But the
Just briefly, Charlie, yes, we do have to have the writing on screen. Otherwise, the gits that we will shut us down.
Bloomhouse.
Truth.
Bloomhouse.
Yeah.
No, like literally Glenn
Unfortunately-
Bloomhouse is the Bloomhouse movie. Glenn Bloomhouse.
Yeah, and they freaking hate us.
When we've tried to show trailers without that, we've lost our fucking show.
Yeah.
No, like I was super stoked, but then I remembered that we get one more Halloween, and so it was like,
Halloween
oh,
forever.
so like this is gonna be like a cliffhanger, or like it still looks fucking awesome, but it's that whole like I know we're dragging on to like one more, so unfortunately like that kind of sucks out.
Oh, you know it's going to keep on trucking. You
Yeah.
know it's
Right.
going to
Needs
keep on
to just
trucking. I know it's going to
Take
keep
the
on trucking.
franchise.
Didn't they film the two of them back to back, or am I remembering that wrong?
I believe so.
That I don't.
Maybe.
I believe you are not
It just-
remembering wrong.
It just
Which
sucks
means
that
that but they were able to basically, don't forget, we were told ages ago if this were waiting on it.
And that's
we
cool,
waited
don't
for
get
2
me wrong.
years though.
But like my problem is like when we put so much out in the news, like, hey, blah blah blah, we're doing 3 films. Like part of that does kind of detract for me the awe of it, if that makes sense.
Ah.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, so and so's dead. Oh wait, that's right. They already said they're doing like 6 more of these. So and so.
Someone just
You know what I
needs to take the franchise behind the shed and just put it out of its misery because
No,
so
no,
done.
I'm not saying that. It's just
Oh,
last.
I'm saying that. You
like,
don't have to say that.
The last,
I said it.
well, let's be fair. The last remake was good, and this one looks quite promising.
Well, they always look promising, but then Rob Zombie's
No, they
Halloween 2
don't.
happens.
It's a weird movie, but if you are able to read the subtext, it's a really good movie.
good.
And also, there's more character progression
Yeah,
in the
it might
ladies
be a
in that
good movie,
fucking.
but not a Halloween movie.
It was more of a
Make it its
Halloween movie than Season of the Witch.
I mean,
Oh,
they can't be
okay,
all the
okay,
time.
okay. Look, let's not be talking fucking crazy here. Okay, leave Season of the Witch fucking out of this. Season of the Witch is its own thing. We've already established
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Leave it out of this.
Meaning that my statement was accurate. And Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is more of a Halloween movie than Season of the Witch because it's about Mike Myers.
I don't know how you can clerically say it's more of a Halloween movie than Season of
Right.
the Witch, seeing as Season of the Witch, like as a season movie goes, is probably more Halloweeny than Halloween.
I'm not on about what kind of season you should be watching this Megan film in. I'm on about as a story, as a franchise, referring to the Halloween story, the Michael Myers story. That's what I'm referring to.
Right. Well, that's the end of the
I
show
can
before
see
a whole thing kicks off. I'm just going
You're
to
like, well, we're just gonna cut that shit.
Well, this
right
is
here.
awkward. Yeah, this is fucking live editing at its finest. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We're going to be back on Thursday where we're going to be reviewing the new Candyman. We're going to be reviewing the new Nicolas Cage movie, which is quote unquote the
Prisoners
craziest
of
thing
Ghostland.
that he's ever been in. Prisoners of Ghostland. Let me finish the quote at least before you give the fucking title of the movie. Then we are also going to be covering Malignant because it didn't turn out to just be a load of Conjuring style shenanigans. It's fucking mental. I cannot describe how mental that movie is. It's mental. And we're also going to be covering the new Sam Raimi movie, Night Books, which is on Netflix now. If you happen to want to go watch it before we do the review on Thursday. Yes, it's very good. Very Sam Raimi. And other than that, if you are new to the channel and you haven't been here before, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below as we are trying to go to the channel to the magical number of 1,000, where we will finally be declared by the YouTube overlords as a channel and still not be allowed to monetize any movies because Bloomhouse will pull the stream when we play Halloween trailers. And if you are a big fan of video games or horror video games in particular, or also partially sometimes just first-person shooter games, I'm over on Twitch tomorrow night where I'm going to be doing something.
Doing more Masquerade.
something. It will either be Warzone, because we usually do Warzone Wednesday, but I'm really hooked on playing Neo right now, so there's a good chance it's Neo. But also, I'm quite addicted to playing that Vampire the Masquerade.
I was gonna say, because like I've seen you play the Masquerade, I haven't seen you play Neo yet.
Oh, I'm fucking an episode or two into Neo.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard. That first boss is hard. You know the way in Dark Souls, the one that you got, the first boss is like, he's hard, but you're in an open space and you got some room that you can roll around. This is in a little fucking cabin underneath in a ship, is the first boss, and he's fucking huge. And he's got 2 big balls on chains that he's able to hit you with in the small room.
And he's hard.
And he's really hard. Yeah, which is erection joke. That's gonna be it. So join me over on Twitch if anyone's around, and also if you haven't followed me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. Trying to. It's pretty much the same spiel as YouTube, but with different numbers, and they don't keep trying to shut my stream down, which is nice. Other than that, we'll catch you all during the week where we're going to be talking about some other mad horror bollocks. Here are some trailers that are tied into stuff that we do over in American Horrors that will be back on Halloween night. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Hey, bye, everybody. And happy birthday again, Charlie. Toodaloo.
Happy birthday, Charlie.
Following is a paid-for promotion by Big Brian Brothwell's Pro Wrestling School and Movie Advertising Agency.
Ooh, yeah. Beer skis on the beach skis. Summer holiday on the way. Hello, this is Big Brian Brothwell's Pro Wrestling School and Movie Advertising Agency. Yeah, we're out of work at the moment. We're on holiday. Oh. You want me to advertise your comic book? I don't do comic books. I do Pro Wrestling School and Movie Advertising Agency. I thought I just explained that. It's about what? It's got big buff boys in it. But I do like big buff boys. They're a crucial component to most things that are seriously like. And you'll do what? You come in at the back end. Okay, you got a deal. 2 seconds. Ooh, yeah, here at Big Brian Brothwell's Pro Wrestling School and Movie Advertising Agency, and now Associated Publishing Company, we're going to bring you some of the beefiest boys in horror. Let me tell you about my homeski, Bill the Bull, a man so beefy, he is in fact half man, half bull. He likes drinking, he likes fighting, he likes solving crime, and he's coming to Heart D. Fisher's Kickstarter campaign where you only have a couple of days left to sign up, where you're going to have an opportunity to be one of the initial special backers for this awesome project. There's perks, there's awesomeness, and most importantly, there's a lot of beefy men, because there's a man called Bill the Bull. Go to the Kickstarter campaign now, and most importantly, don't forget to call 1800 Big Buff Boys.
Oh, cut. You're supposed to do the Kickstarter details, not your own stuff, you narcissist.
If you ever talk to me like that again, you skinny neck jizzerk, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass through your fucking face.
Okay, are you calm?
Yes, I'm calm.
Do you have the new lines?
Yes, I have the new lines.
Alright, okay, in that case, 3...
Anyway, most importantly, the Bill the Bull omnibus is back. Bill the Bull himself is back, and Heart D. Fisher, that motherfucker, he's brought him back as well. So why don't you go over to Kickstarter, where you could be one of the awesome Patreon and fucking Kickstarter backers who are going to bring this thing to fruition. There's only a couple of days left. Go to www.kickstarter.com/Heart D. Fisher's Bill the Bull omnibus, or I'm going to show up at Christmas and eat your sister. Also, don't forget to call 1800 Big Cut! I fucking told you.
Okay. Following is a paid-for promotion by Big Brian Brothwell's Pro Wrestling School and Movie.
This is really good. This is good. This is shit! Gary, this is crap! How are you so not scary while wearing a scary mask? It's fucking ridiculous.
Following is a paid-for promotion by Big Brian Brothwell's Pro Wrestling School and Movie Advertising Agency.
Gary on the set there. He'll be with you in 2 seconds, and I'll run your lines with you. Gary, the serial killer for the movie.
What the fuck are you talking about, serial killer?
The horror movie for the American Horror Film Festival. The date got extended. Serial killer. Chasing hookers through a convention. Runs off to a tedious inevitability, remember?
You told me we were shooting a porno this weekend.
No, I said we were shooting a promo. Is this a real hooker?
Of course it is!
Huh. No, we're shooting a promo, not a porno. Promo for the movie.
Well, I've no business being here. Good day to you, sir.
Hey, how are you? I don't have any money to speak of.
Well, that figures. Kids, you better have money for me.
That's lovely. Hey, so if you want to find out more about the American Horrors Film Festival, tune in to American Horrors on September the 10th when we're talking to none other than Hardy Fisher, the head man of American Horrors, talking about the festival that's coming up. Cha-ching.
Don't forget, if you enjoy our Madcap GoreCast horror hijinks, we stream 3 nights a week over on YouTube, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, where you can see a little bit of this. Turd spoon, god damn, I knew there was something I wanted to bring up in the... God damn, I don't know what a fucking turd spoon is, but I'm mad to...
Yeah, it's pretty in-depth.
Most definitely some of this.
With a new 2009 twist. She pulls out of her vagina.
I'll give it to her though, because like, you know how like magicians kind of like do something and they pause dramatically? She took that dramatic pause.
And occasionally some of this.
Our favorite Halloween movies.
What's up, GoreCasters? Welcome back here to the GoreCast. Yeah, okay, I'm here. Come back.